Hello and welcome to my live stream. I tried starting this a few seconds ago, but for whatever reason, it was, my PlayStation was being dumb. So, um, welcome to my live stream. And I literally just picked up the magnet from here again.
You managed to fix it?
Yeah, I fixed it.
That's good.
I managed to pick up the magnet I was needing inside of Medford Hospital, which
Oh, nice.
I've looted like a million times at this
Yeah.
point. It's just like I mean, because it's one of the locations for the repeatable quests. Like if your guys get kidnapped, this is where they'll be sometimes. So yeah,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh! That was close. I nearly ran into a freaking wall. Close.
okay.
Mm.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off his brother's hull from the outside.
I guess I gotta go inside. I'll go that way. Yeah, let's go that way. I don't understand how I'm supposed to interact with something behind this wall. I can't get there. The doors won't open.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either because I'm supposed to be building these actuator things, and then the quest icon says it's on the other side of that wall. I mean, maybe I can get to it from the outside? Maybe. Oh, it's the workbench. I mean, I can finally loot this place? Yes. The whole airport. Yes. Okay. I'll scrap you. I'll scrap you. I'll scrap.
I'll take this and this, and some of these and some of that.
The red carpet looks so nice.
Oh, fancy.
I'm cleaning up the wastelands.
That's good.
I can't just scrap that door. Nobody needs these. Oh, I can actually move them. I was going to scrap all of them. Okay, maybe I won't then. Is it literally just this front area? You know what? I will scrap all these couches. So dumb. When I'm done with this, it'll just be a big open square. Okay, so I can't scrap even the broken one? Well, that's kind of dumb. But these I can. Okay.
Yeah, I still want to know why some things you can scrap and some things you can't.
Like,
what
I
was
can
going
scrap
through
this
your
whole
thoughts?
junk pile, but not the barricades. Or that whole pile of dirt there. Let's scrap that. Or that. But not this one?
No, that one's the special one where it's totally going to be relevant later. Totally.
Yeah, exactly. I could clear out this whole space, except for that dumb thing. I mean, even if they wanted us to keep the functioning one, it's like that, why can't I scrap the broken one? Why is the broken one relevant?
Keep picking on. For the red rocket, damn it.
We're supposed to make, what, 4 of these?
Ow! Ow!
But now because the game is weird, I gotta walk all the way around.
So I
Tell that
turned
Max is
around.
He's a brilliant technician.
Oh, that hurt.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my
Fudge.
scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and
These
legs installed
assholes
in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can
Yeah.
walk and talk.
Just pulled a
He's
metal
missing
rod out of my
last
freaking
important
arm.
element. His nukes.
Uh-oh.
Without them, his offensive
And now I'm pulling
systems
arrows
aren't
out of my
operating at
arm. That
capacity.
hurt. Ow! Pulling another piece of metal out of my hand every time I heal.
Prime
God
has
damn
2
it.
weapon systems, his eye laser and his nuke pack. The eye laser can target a hostile accuracy. His nukes are modified Mark 28 nuclear bombs. They used to drop the things from bombers during the war.
Dumbass! Finally
Just
got it.
one
Well,
of the
dang.
nukes is equivalent to about 3 or 4 Fat Man shells.
Hate that
Basically,
freaking
whatever it
minigunner.
hits isn't getting up again. His eye laser is almost
Ugh.
ready to go, but without nukes to load into his pack, he's fighting
Hell
at less
no.
than half his capability.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just
Whoa.
tell me where they are.
I wish I could.
Alright,
Prime's
well,
bomb
scrapping
pack
this
is
idea.
fitted for
Okay.
Mark 28 nuclear bombs.
Okay.
The same
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
Well, I may
That's going
have
to be a
looted
problem.
every
Without a
single
fully
mini
loaded
nuke
nuke
in
pack,
the
Prime won't
Commonwealth,
have the
but
firepower
it's
to
fine.
take on the Institute.
Whoa!
Can I build build the nukes like I built the actuators?
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings, right now, but we've got nothing to put inside them. The Mark 28s have a specialized nuclear payload that requires the correct balance of fissile materials in order for them to detonate properly. In other words, I'd love to mix you a cocktail, but I'm all out of liquor. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch
I said that
the
cork slot
installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
Pyramid.
I shot him and he went flying.
Not again. But
That's what I was. The corpse slot means is I shot him and he flew. I shot a guy and he went flying.
What do you mean you're only fairly certain? Are they in there or not?
The glowing sea is so heavily irradiated, it's giving us echoed readings.
Oh, don't you dare! I'm gonna be pissed if you snipe me.
We're just gonna have to trust the records on this one. Scribe Haylen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
I'm pretty sure I know where it is, too. It's this thing, isn't it? Dan, if you're watching my stream.
Wait, what is it?
The Sentinel site. 'Cause I found a nuclear weapons storehouse thing in
That one or Fort Strong?
Yeah, well, they specifically said it's in the glowing sea.
Oh, it did? I didn't hear that part. Then yeah, I think it's a Sentinel thing.
Yeah, Fort Strong definitely had them too. Which the Brotherhood should know because we raided that on the intro mission to the freaking Brotherhood. The mission that told me who the Brotherhood were. Where I was riding on the helicopter.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Let's go. Don't touch that. Boom, it's my
How's things
radio
been over
top.
there?
Pretty well, actually. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
Yeah, what about the ferals? The thing
What
that
about
I had
those
helped
feral
with.
ghouls? They still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal? Not a chance. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Okay.
Why use this distress pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea.
Oh, hell no.
There's no way you're going to be able to send out a regular
You
signal.
know, I
Luckily,
did.
the distress pulsar's ping cuts right through the interference.
Took
And
down
we'll
a
be able to
bear.
hear you as long as we stay close to the frontier. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but
Bear.
remember
That's
to
what
keep
I
an eye on your
needed.
Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside
Need
out.
one more
Good
bear
luck,
skin.
Knight.
Okay.
I just have a million radaways on me. I'll be fine.
Long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
See this Curation Club thing I got? I can have a secret bookshelf doorway.
What?
Once
Really?
we get that intel you recovered
Cool.
from the Institute,
Yep.
we'll know a lot
That's
more
cool.
Yep, it's the Sentinel site. Which still says cleared, but we'll see if it actually is when I get there. This pyramid I just found. You know? Thankfully, being in here doesn't get me any rads. So, assuming it is still cleared from the last time. Like it said it was cleared when I teleported here. It should just be down here. Somewhere. Which way had the hallway? Oh, that way. And I do find it dumb that they said, unless you can find a radio tower in the glowing sea, and there's literally, wasn't there's one right here. Yeah, there's one right here. Well, it's a little far away, but it's still technically part of the glowing sea because it's in this area. Don't mind me, I'm out of breath. Just huffing and puffing along.
You're huffing and puffing as your war cry.
Ah! Hold on, I'm out of breath. Just give me a second. See here. I'll get you! Oh wait, hold on, I gotta take a breather. Oh look, there's one of the nukes I needed. There's another one. Oh, but where can I wondered what these could possibly be used for.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground. He is the infinite.
These guys were not here the last time I was here.
Waited for the holy relics there.
Oh no.
The gifts from Atom
That's not good.
must be protected. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide.
That's me.
None shall enter.
They were not here the last time.
What's this?
Let me check.
One
It may be
day,
just
Atom
you.
will
Let me check.
return, and his touch upon the earth will bring the Great Divide. His glow will spread, it will illuminate, and it will birth infinite worlds from within us all.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he
Where's my
returns
thing
to
to set
us,
my YouTube?
these
Decided to
relics will
freeze.
carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
Just spread his glory.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is
I
done.
think it's just
Take
you, Dan.
this and prepare to
Yeah, it
enter
stopped
his
doing
inner
that for me,
sanctum.
so it was definitely
Follow the
just me.
brilliance of the glow,
Yep.
and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Weird, the guy was walking up and everything started freezing and glitching.
Sir?
I'm not a big fan of the fan.
May Atom guide you,
Yep.
brother.
Okay, well, somehow I've made peace with the Brothers of Adam, or whatever they're called. And I'm gonna interact with the terminal and see if it kills me. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I think it was eyelash. Eli, can you still hear me?
Huh?
I was asking if you could still hear me.
May
Yeah, I can hear you.
guide you.
I can hear you too.
Okay. It said network error with Dan, so I was checking. I was gonna ask you next. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of nukes. I feel like I'm going to regret this. I should not have given the Brotherhood access to all of these. Walls upon walls of nukes. This couldn't possibly end well.
Yeah. One kill, one shot to the bear. What I was looking for. Thank you for the heavy bag.
Going up.
Mr. Tapier. Damn it, it damaged the skin. Damn it! Got the tapier on accident.
Believe it or not, I just did this same little platform thing before.
Oh, shit! I'm getting chased by a tiger.
Another one?
Oh, mother... Yeah, I'm getting chased by another... No, I just got done killing a bear. Now I'm getting chased by a tiger.
Fast travel, there are enemies nearby. Where? Is that what it's... Really? They're fleeing. Oh, no, I squished the bug. Now, can I leave? It's just like Minecraft. You cannot sleep. There are enemies nearby. You can't fast travel while taking health damage. I'm not though. And I've been able to fast travel out of this stupid area before. I'll say, why is it being dumb?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. It is getting interesting though.
Damn barrels.
I'll still be in your live stream. I'll just be right back. Just talk to me.
The robot's coming further along.
Yes!
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are going to do the trick.
Yes!
Fine. I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable
Oh,
after they're
baby.
loaded into his pack. It won't be
Exactly
too
what I
much
was
of a problem.
Well, Dr.
Yes.
Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are
Ow,
you
hit a
sure
tree.
this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
It's just a big red button. What do I need to training for? I don't know. Big red button seems too sophisticated for me. What? How do I do this? Is this there a button I'm supposed to? Oh wait, it's this one. I jump on it.
Dan, do you have yourself muted?
I'm being a smartass. It's fine. There, I push the button.
Liberty Prime, back online.
All right, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska.
What?
Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
No.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Prydwen's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Oh?
It'll do, I suppose.
Well, that's gratitude for you. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
I push the power button again, you should be off.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
So here's what it looks like when I'm not inside power armor. I don't know. I don't like it. Up to the grid when I go.
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running,
I just got back, but I am going to be getting off right now. I'm going out to eat with my mother. So I will talk to you guys later.
Okay. Keep an eye on my live stream because things are getting real. I'm about to have the battle.
Not yet received the field assignment from Dr. Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Well, if it isn't the man
luck,
who
Johnny.
revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now,
See you later, Dan.
did you have documents for me? Or perhaps you were looking to take up with a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. Here are the caps that I remember. Check every building.
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure, the Prydwen's a fine ship, but put me in the field any day.
Hi.
Cade won't clear me for duty yet. I think he's giving me orders.
Dr. Tegan's looking for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper. Night.
Looking for...
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal. The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Thought for sure it was this way, but I jumped over it, didn't I?
Oh my god, yes, I got the gun. Got the gun. Yes. Oh, Spaz is fence. Ew. Got enough to get one gun. One. People kept telling me to get. Get this.
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Like the initial
I know I can get up there this way.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
Is this some sort of a joke? I don't know what.
Sure.
Do you have any or not?
Have you synthesized any more of the X-111 compound?
You're in luck. I just finished synthesizing some earlier today. Remember, keep bringing me blood samples, and I'll keep making the compound.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Shake the mole rat's butt. That's the wrong way. Real long hallway. So you can just land on. Okay. It was in the Prid when I was supposed to be talking to the guy. Okay.
Don't despair, brother. We're...
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Oh?
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
He's just over at Sanctuary.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
I'm pretty sure he's just over at Sanctuary where I left him. It's on the room.
Pinging remote units at 30-second interval.
Attention! Halbert pilot to Station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to Station Epsilon. That is all.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Danse under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it
Oh,
clear
that's
to
bullshit.
locate Paladin Danse, and if we find him,
What happened?
report his location to you.
She said there are no
That can only
secrets in the
mean you've been
Brotherhood.
sent to hunt him down.
Ow.
There's a lot of secrets in the Brotherhood.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Ah, Knight. You have...
Quinlan could be the synth. Where in the world are we going?
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
This way.
Hey, I'm following.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Prydwen showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
So, he's not going to just be in Sanctuary where I left him? Okay.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
I'll be right back. I'm using the restroom.
Okay, that's fine.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
You'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Really? We'll have to do this thing twice. Let's see.
Going down.
Or 3 times? No. Been here before. Really? One more bear.
I have a feeling we shouldn't be here.
Why are you naked?
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins. Everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life. Making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No, he doesn't. But why are you here and naked?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
Unless Proctor Quinlan is the real...
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I don't wish to debate this any longer. You've sworn an oath to destroy the Institute and every synth that you find. No exceptions. Consider this your greatest test, Knight. Do you have what it takes to get the job done? What the hell are you waiting for?
This doesn't seem right.
It doesn't matter. Don't let your feelings about me cloud your judgment. This decision is bigger than both of us. It's about the future of the Brotherhood. We must stay on mission, no matter the cost. Now,
go to the railroad.
Do it.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
I can't do it, Dance. It's not right.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. What's changed your mind?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
Well then, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't wish to
Really?
debate this
Persuasion
any
attempt
longer.
failed again?
You've sworn an oath to destroy the Institute, and every... Consider this your greatest test, Knight.
Hi.
What the hell are you waiting for?
This doesn't seem right.
It doesn't matter. Don't let your feelings... This decision is... We must stay on mission, no matter the cost. Now, do it.
I can't do it, Dance.
I can't believe what's changed your mind.
What do you mean, risk my life?
If Maxon learns that you've disobeyed a direct order to save the life of a synth, he'd have you executed. Why would you risk that for me?
You need to face this, Dance. Dying is the coward's way out.
If that's the way you feel about it, then so be it. I don't wish to debate this any longer.
Well, I tried all possible options, and my persuasion attempt failed on every
synth that you find.
every
No
count.
exceptions. Consider this your greatest test, Knight.
Sure.
could just leave. Or I could reload from a previous save. Maybe. Okay, yeah. So if I go back to Sanctuary first, get my most persuasive outfit on. Okay, put all my extra crap away.
Humans all look funny. So much walking. Want to do more fighting?
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
World is bigger than strong.
I'm gonna run some diagnostic while you take your time.
Okay. Now if I a clean black suit, formal hat,
Mama
Muffy's as good as her.
I'm glad to be rid of.
going down. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Okay then. Now, I'm gonna save. New save. Equip my most persuasive outfit. My most persuasive outfit.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me. I remember being a child. I mean, even though the proof... Why does any of this...
Uh-huh. No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I wish Maxon had said, but that doesn't change a thing. If you disobey your order, synths can't be trusted. Technology that's...
Right.
I need to be the...
If you really feel that way...
The moment I learned the truth, I'm a soldier. Once I got here, I should have stayed on, like I said.
The empathy that you're showing me...
I appreciate what you're trying. I'm ready to... Maxon's ordered you.
Is there any way out?
We both know. If you refuse, I can't allow...
No.
I can't believe you'd risk your... Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control.
Hey, my persuasion attempt worked. Still got my
not its downfall.
hat on.
Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
That works. Well, I guess if I never get to see him again. And there we go. Got my old outfit back on. Come on, Dance, you coming or what? Oh. That works.
Going up. Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
If he dies, what happens to me?
Given the circumstances, I'd be willing to overlook this lapse in judgment. The fact that Dance's true nature was hidden from you isn't your fault. Now make your decision, or I will.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance.
The railroad?
As far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen Knight. Take some time. say your goodbyes.
Oh, tomorrow Minecraft comes on PS5. I don't know if you remember that.
The Institute to deal with.
No, I didn't remember that, so thank you.
Yep. But just to remind you, Minecraft comes out on PS5 tomorrow.
Good to know.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. But it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Haylen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Danse.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
And I hope you're wearing pants. I think that worked. He's already back at the Prydwen.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Danse. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
You're not gonna have him killed.
Visible to the Brotherhood of Steel, he has nothing to fear. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Danse keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Okay. We got another new suit of power armor.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination. That is all.
I guess that's the armor.
Your promotion is well deserved, Paladin.
Yo, oh, thank God, we got it in less than a few seconds. Oh, damn it. No, damn it.
What's going on?
I'd gladly lay down my life.
Is it another tiger?
Humanity
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Danse has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Danse was a traitor, or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew, so it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else.
To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat.
Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but If the railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's gotta be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Superstructure integrity green. Whole plating slate.
I always suspected there was something weird about Paladin Danse. Something, you know, off about him.
Huh? I can't fast travel to the railroad? Okay. Should be able to. I had been able to up to this point. But doing that quest cut off my fast travel point.
Let's do this.
Wait, why are the railroad agents attacking me? It's fine. That's how you want to play it. Fuck. That's right, the secret entrance. But I should probably... didn't want to attack the railroad.
I lost him.
Still, at this point... there's not much more I can do for him.
Maybe they're still here. Watch it. I don't see anything. Think we're okay. Huh? Trouble.
All right. I'm still in one piece.
Get up! Get up! You bastards won't take us down!
Ah, shit, it's all right there. Oh, damn it.
Oh, God, don't look!
Detonation.
I ain't letting you get me.
Huh?
Go for it.
Warning you, I have strict shoot-to-kill orders. Over here! Shoot to kill!
Hey.
Railroad's like a scared bunch of rat roaches scurrying for cover.
The Institute wanted him dead. The Brotherhood wanted him
Move
dead.
alive, everyone.
You think that is going to stop me? Not now. Oh, shit. We'll get through this. Stay calm. Sam, I'm coming home.
Pam.
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication.
I'm sorry, have a nice day. It sucks that I had to do this. Like, I could still somehow inform the railroad after I killed them all.
Oh, damn it.
There's just no way. But okay.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is run by
I
robots.
rescued that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up, and pretty soon we'll have the whole Commonwealth behind us. If you've got time, something else has come up. But they're worried the super mutants will come back in force. You better get over there before it's too late.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
Here we go. Iowa versus Michigan. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. The game comes right here. Versus the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I hope you're here to help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
Super mutants came through.
Uh-huh.
It was only a miracle that we barely held them off the.
Yes, this counts as defenses.
Oh, I got tackled by a big fella. Damn. Went the wrong way, you dumb. Gotta go off.
Thought I had a generator. Okay, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
You hit it!
Last road. Oh, damn. Animations. Oh, got me. Fucker. Oh, this guy got me. Gotta be.
Hey there.
I can't believe it. We won. We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
When it comes to keeping the grid running,
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
I wish there'd been another way.
The railroad was providing assistance to escaped synths, and was therefore deemed a security threat. Those sympathizers got exactly what they deserved. I'm also dismayed that you were unable to recover Pam for the Brotherhood. It was an amazing piece of pre-war technology that could have proved quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Hold up, Paladin. Paladin?
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
As I was saying, Paladin, I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
An inside job? Do you have any suspects?
This is treason we're talking about. In a case like this, you are either sure or you are not. Until then, everyone is a suspect. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Is there anything else I should know?
Gavel will fill you in on the details. But from my perspective, the strangest thing is what was stolen. Rations. Only rations. I don't know what to make of it, but it is curious.
Any other advice, Captain?
Follow every lead. Look for anything suspicious, no matter how minor.
Who could possibly be stealing rations?
Treason is a serious charge. If someone in the Brotherhood is responsible for this, I need proof before I can act.
Do I need to keep my investigation a secret?
It's too late for that. Rumors have already begun to spread. Sergeant Gavel and his team will be expecting you. But that only makes your task more difficult. Whoever is doing this will have had time to prepare.
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Oh, she's supposedly still on the ship. I don't understand. Trying to find these people on this stupid airship is a pain in the butt. It's got convoluted pathways.
Attention, Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo
And
6-4
the
to
people
Armor
you
Bay
have
2.
to go and talk to for different quests, and they move around.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. It was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
Believe me, it wasn't easy.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm sorry you had to be the one to handle the dirty work. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Prydwen's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
Grocery list.
How can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
Turning out to be quite a grocery list to get that hunk of junk running.
Hey, I was handed a crate full of burned out spare parts with no blueprints, and I still managed to get the big guy put back together. If we find this last piece, I promise you he'll be combat ready in a matter of hours. Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
No way. You're staying here.
Hey, I might be walking around with metal rods shoved into my spine, but I can still take care of myself.
Forget it, Ingram. It's too dangerous.
Fine. Have it your way. I just hope you don't bring back a paperweight by mistake.
Oh, I got hit hard.
Kels has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop you off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear you need and head up to the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
That's not the way out. This way. Too many passageways that go up and down and zigzag back and forth. Confusing as hell. I get lost.
Glad to see you return safely from the Institute, brother. Let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician. And
Sergeant.
So let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
The captain said you could brief me on the missing supplies.
Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me.
Missing supplies.
We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Prydwen, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door. Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, try to stay out of our way.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark.
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Oh, you little...
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together.
God damn it.
Keep the Brotherhood running.
Go, 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 go!
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice, sir. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Damn barrels. Radiation is a twisted sense of humor.
Initiate?
You're here about the thefts, right? Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
You already spoke with Gavel?
He questioned the entire unit. None of us saw anything.
Oh my
Look,
God!
I want to get to the bottom of this as much as anyone. What do you want to know?
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
You really think the base is that secure?
I do. I mean, I've heard about the Institute's relay. But even if they could get in, they'd never make it back out.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. That's all.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Teagan, up on the Prydwen. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and...
I mean, technically, I looted everything in this entire building at one point, so I could be the thief that they're looking for. I'm running the investigation on where the theft is. So, let's see.
Lucia?
Excuse me. Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. Just want to get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
That's all, Initiate.
Paladin?
Knight.
Copper wire.
Paxton might appear compassionate, but I can assure
Could you tell me where...
the
Oh,
Institute
I'm
will
sorry, I
face his
don't
wrath.
think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Paladin?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes?
You guys don't...
No.
Finally, you guys let me finally out. God dang.
You lost some vacuum tubes? How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Teagan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
I don't know, honestly. He's just been distant lately. I'm sorry. It's probably nothing.
That's all for now.
Let me know if you need anything else. Now, where was I?
You know, need to get out of.
Oh. Everything okay over there?
Gavel.
No luck? I told you it was a waste of time. Listen, I questioned every soldier in this unit. I didn't find anything. You're not going to find anything. If you insist on going through with this, go find some real evidence. You're an officer, and you've got the captain's backing. You could search every berth on the Prydwen, and no one would raise a finger to stop you. Now, is there anything else you need from me?
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing
Mashed
weapons.
potatoes and macaroni.
Our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram.
That's all.
A lifetime supply of macaroni. And spam. It could be that Paladin Dance stocked up on supplies.
Attention. Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
Sweet.
Lucia, huh? Well,
How could you have been so close to Paladin Dance and not know he was a synth?
The Institute and the technological abomination need to be stopped at any cost.
okay. The mail systems. Somebody's really missing Karen. Oh my fucking god. Year 2, day 17. Today was my last day's initiate. Tomorrow morning, I report to the Elder for my commissioning. I'm finally going to be a knight. The Brotherhood is everything I hoped for. Family, honor, security. I met people with vision and courage, like Elder Maxson. I've made friends like Clark. I've proven myself in battle. I can't imagine going back to civilian life now. My only regret is that Clark won't be going through the ceremony with me. Well, we do everything together, but he's been avoiding me lately. I wanted to talk tonight like he used to, but he just went to bed. Said he wasn't feeling well. The next day. Today I stood before the Elder. He spoke of my life before the Brotherhood, my time as an initiate, and my future as a knight. It only took a few minutes, but it felt like the most important conversation of my life. A few of my friends were waiting outside to congratulate me. Even Proctor Ingram came, but not Clark. I heard later that he hadn't reported for his duty shifts on the bridge. No one seemed to know where he was. It was almost midnight before he got back, and he went to bed without saying a word. A couple days later, Clark and I had been posted to logistics at the base. Working supply may not be as exciting as performed duty, but it needs to be done. And Clark seems to resent it when he talks to me at all. I'm worried about him. I always looked up to Clark, but he seems like a different person lately, like he's just given up. At first I thought he was just jealous, but there's something else going on. Something he isn't telling me. If I can get him to open up, maybe we can still work things out. 11 days later. Now this is getting out of hand. Clark has been late to his shifts 3 times this week. Each time I found him and made sure he didn't forget again. But I can't keep covering for him like this. I think Sergeant Gavel is starting to suspect something is wrong. When I got back last night, my footlocker was a mess. I think Clark has been going through my things. What's the matter with him? Why won't he talk to me?
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Taking down Paladin Danse must have been a tough order to follow. You're in your debt. Who knows what other sick projects the Institute's working on? If it looks dead, put one more in his head for good measure.
I'm gonna get used to this filing system. Did you need something?
You've been covering for Clark. Why?
What? What are you talking about?
I read your journal, Lucia. I want to know what's going on here.
You what? All right. Clark and I joined the Brotherhood around the same time. He's been my closest friend for years, but since the battle, I feel like I'm losing him.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Prydwen coming in under full vertibird escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it, but do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm worried about him.
Hail, Paladin.
You literally sat down there and pushed her away while I was talking.
Clark.
Excuse me.
Where is he going?
Hey, what are you doing out here?
Where are you going?
I'm just out for a walk. I need to get away once in a while. I'm gonna head back in a few minutes. Don't wait up.
You don't see me. I'm hiding in the bushes. At first I just booked it.
Facilities.
Oh. Well, this is a place I've never been in.
Got it.
I don't think that skeleton made it. Nothing up there. That's the way I came. Okay. There was some mention of a battle for the airport against feral ghouls. I guess I didn't get all of them. Even though I know you clearly took the elevator, I'm going every other way except by the elevator, so I can loot the whole place first. Missed me. Ooh, a safe.
That's it.
Not bad. But serves no function and counts as junk. Picking that up increased my max ammo capacity. That would have been awesome. But there is none. No max ammo capacity, so... that's why it's junk. He was right there. Why didn't it damage him? Well, this place just keeps going, doesn't it? I guess I'll check out the rest of the parking garage before. Check out that. Glad I checked that way, because the glowing ones can revive their other rules, so... Perfect. Yeah, okay. Well, again, that just goes on forever. This way seems a dead end, so I'll loot this area first. And all of this was just underneath the airport. Yep, going up that way. Okay. This is the busiest train I've seen in this game. There's quite a few train stations. By that I mean most skeletons on a train I've run across.
got it.
Oh, first try. And there's turrets. I'm not activating it, that's for sure. Maybe I should. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, this door is closed. This door's closed. Well, that's obviously the way I'm supposed to be going. Always head towards the enemies. Clearing out the ferals in here is becoming a bigger job than I bargained for. Where are you going? Get back here. Come on. Glitchy as fuck. Oh. Another ad for the fishing tournament. There's so much references to the fish stuff. But there's no actual way to fish. It's kind of stupid. Welcome to Boston. offer to answer questions, guide tours to affiliates and marketing partners. Flight schedule. Ooh, Beantown Brewery. And it's just an ad for their visitor center museum. Well, I've been to every place on that list. I thought I could get through there. They never got the death claw from their suitcase.
Give it a try. There, that's right. Not bad, is it? Easy now. Hang on. I'll get you some more. Huh? Who's there? Come out.
It's not like I'm hiding.
You.
Hey, Clark.
What are you doing down here?
Okay. What's going on here, Clark?
Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever.
All this food. Have you been feeding these ferals?
Yes. It's been working, too.
What do you mean it's been working? Why are you doing this?
It's a long story. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. As human as you or me. But the Brotherhood... The Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him, too? Just because of who he is?
Was he a feral?
What difference does it make? Weren't they all human once? I joined the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away, but we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
That's war.
They were just running away. Why did they have to die? We slaughtered them. Like animals. After the battle. I needed some time to think. I found this place. And the ghouls. What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more killing. Do you think I did the right thing?
Do you?
I don't know anymore. What are you gonna do with them?
What do you think we should do?
Just let them be. So long as they stay here, they aren't hurting anyone.
They're a threat to the base. They have to be destroyed.
No! No, I won't just stand by and let you kill them. Not again.
I found this in the ruins.
It's Knight Ryland's holotag. He worked in the terminal with me. They killed him, didn't they? And as long as they're here, more Knights are gonna die. I can't be responsible for that. And what about me?
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that at least.
There's ghouls now.
I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together. Go on ahead. The elevator's in the next room. You can use my keycard. I'll be up soon.
Didn't find all of the missing cram. And mac and cheese.
There we go.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Commencing lawful use of source.
That works. Here I am one-shotting everything. And it took 2 Protectrons. I think one of them died.
This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice required by law. Situation normal. Law and order has been restored. Please stay clear.
Nice.
Well, that was super easy. I didn't even have to move the thing.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, the Protectrons took out a couple of them anyway. I'll take that.
Sweet. Clark.
Go on. I'll head up soon.
I don't think that elevator is going anywhere.
Going up. Lower level.
Actually, I should probably check out upstairs and stuff. Nothing. That's not the boss over there.
If you're done here, clear out, sir.
Sergeant Gavel.
We have work to do here.
Oh.
I heard that Elder Max got that scar.
I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome. I have some caps for your service. Also, I'd like you to have a piece of armor from my personal collection. Wear it well, Paladin. There is another matter we need to discuss. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood. The time has come to deal with him.
Who is Virgil?
A threat? One super mutant?
This Virgil once led the Institute's biomedical research. He experimented with FEV. He tested it on human subjects. How many super mutants did he create? How many lives have been lost because of his hubris? No. He and his work are a threat. They must be destroyed.
He helped us before. We can't just betray him.
We don't owe him anything. What he did for his own reasons. He served his purpose. Now he's just another monster. The damn dangerous one.
I have other duties to attend to, Captain.
Very well. Carry on, Paladin.
I forgot where Virgil even is. He's maybe here?
I'd take every feral beauty and synth and shoot them into space.
Yeah, it's it.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I can't find it anywhere. I'm sorry.
What? No. You must have just missed it. Keep trying. Search the rest of the labs. Turn the whole damn institute inside out. It has to be there somewhere. It has to.
Hey there.
I'm running out of time. I need that serum.
I'm still looking for it.
It should be in my old lab, in the bioscience division. Please, hurry.
Yeah, I searched that whole lab. I will check again.
I wish Quentin would stop telling these stupid stories.
Bioscience? Here's the lab. Where's his serum? If it was here, I looted everything. Before. Some Virgil's tube, I guess. Oh, here we go. So I just missed it. Okay, gotta get out of here. I suck with directions. I think it's, yeah. Now that I'm in the main area, I should be able to fast travel again.
Have you found the serum? That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Protect and serve.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes. It seems to have matured nicely.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Okay. The easiest way to do that would be to find a bed. Wait a week, and come back. But there will be time for that one. I actually have to leave. Thank you for watching my live stream, everyone, and I will catch you on the flip side, I guess.